Hey everybody, Nick here from Early Mark. In this video, I'll give you 3 practical tips you can use on your next data center. Firstly, let's start with some context. So you, or maybe someone you know, probably loves online shopping, or streaming TV shows late at night, or even just using AI to make ourselves appear that little bit smarter. And to make things just work, the reality is, there's a data center in the background doing that heavy lifting. So when I press buy now on a pair of metal bear claws to make pulled pork tacos, there's not really any time for me to reconsider whether I need them or not, right? It is done. But data centers, they may look simple from the outside, but they're some of the most coordination heavy buildings an architect can document. The risk is not usually the big, obvious items. Could be the unsealed penetration, or it's the wrong floor finish, or it's the dusty slab, or it's that missing access zone or service route that people assume other people coordinated. My first tip today is coordination. Let's face it, data centers, they're not going to be winning any architectural awards, but there's a critical role the architect is well suited for, and that is design and consultant coordination. Data centers, they're packed full of services. You've got power, you've got cooling, you've got security, data, containment, you've got access zones, you've got maintenance routes and future expansion that all needs to be coordinated. So if you're targeting data centers, you need the right people on your team who can coordinate, interrogate, and finesse a huge amount of moving parts. Because data centers, they reward disciplined coordination, but they punish assumptions. My second tip today is dust control. I'm not talking about cleaners sweeping up dust at the end of the day. I mean, there needs to be real dust mitigation strategies in place throughout the design and construction process. There's so much sensitive equipment in data centers, and dust is your enemy. So when you're selecting finishes, think about whether they shed dust, or trap dust, or if they're difficult to clean. That may mean you need to seal your concrete slabs with anti-dusting treatments. You definitely need cleanable wall linings. You need to seal your junctions and provide static controlled flooring where required. But basically, if the finish behaves like an old chalkboard eraser, you might want to reconsider. My third tip today is fire compartmentation. I like to think of data centers as really expensive nervous systems. There's high value equipment, there's electrical infrastructure, there's batteries, there's generators, there's fuel systems, there's cable pathways, and there's so much cooling. You need to protect and isolate these systems with really well-defined fire compartments. The importance of passive fire protection is huge. So make sure all of your systems providing passive fire protection have available and current fire test certificates to ensure the products you are nominating are compliant. And secondly, service penetrations, they need to be detailed. They need to be coordinated, sealed, inspected, and certified. Because really, a compartment only performs if every wall, door, joint, and penetration performs with it. And finally, you want to underpin all of this with a really clear and robust specification. And so, if you need one, click on the link below.